What's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 7. We're going to do Act 3. We're going to do some of the inside maps. So Spider Cavern, Flayer Dungeon, Lord Kurast Bazaar, and some other stuff, depending on how much time we actually spend. Let's fire it up. Let's go, Act 3. So from the previous tutorial, you should have an idea as to how to run these maps. So I'm just going to run over the Spider Cavern. I'm going to look for those tells in the river. And we're going to see where Spider Cavern is. Okay. Something over here, maybe. Okay. And there we are. Okay. So, Spider Cavern, there's multiple variations. I don't remember if there's like 4 or 8 or whatever. Anyways, you gotta make your way towards the bottom left of the screen. Excuse me. And sometimes there's a wall. Sometimes the organ is on this side of the wall, sometimes on that side of the wall. And knowing your maps will tell you if you need to go around this way or if you need to go straight down this way. I'm actually not too confident with these maps. I still don't know them. I still sort of just walk around and check it out. And then if I see a wall, sometimes I just know, like, okay, this one I gotta go around, this one I don't. But I'll show you a couple variations of this map. There's a spider here, very scary, extra strong and cursed. These spiders will ruin you on a speedrun. Anyways, you just get this chest, you get this eye, and then you take off. And then from here you would look for the Flayer jungle, and then you continue your speedrun. So here's one variation right here. You should never have to know anything up here. I mean, there is one map where you'll actually have to run like a very long distance, but all this stuff here is not important. All the emphasis is on this right here, this wall, starting block right here. You can actually do tells based on the starting block. Another thing to note, you can actually use telekinesis on this chest. If you want to like get in here, use telekinesis. Then if you're in hell or something, you do this, and then you buffer. You get your eyeball, and then you take off. So let's do a couple of variations of this, just to give you an idea of what some of the maps look like. But I myself, I haven't put in enough time to actually know what they are. Let's see here, Spider Forest. Actually, no, it's probably gonna be easier from town. Let's go. Okay, we have here. Oh, I already checked that one out. Okay. What is this? Okay. Opening. There we are. Spider Cavern. Okay, let's see. So this one, as you see, this one's open like this. I can't remember what that means. I can't remember if that means go around or go down. But anyways, all I want to express here is that there are different maps, and you can do tells based on what you see here. I don't know them. I just YOLO. I don't remember them. Anyway, so as you can see there, you can telekinesis if you're a sorceress. You can do this sort of deal here. You can do that. It's very scary because, like, you know, those dudes are in there. So sometimes you might want to pause buffer if you do have that option of teleporting. But either way, however you want to approach the monsters there, that's your call. Shape figurine. Okay, there, we already have the eyeball. Anyways, eyeball. And there's another map. I'll show you the rest. Now, if you're not a teleporting character, you would have to go around. This one is actually, this is the worst map. This is one where you have to go all the way around. So we can walk that. Lots of spiders, lots of maggots, lots of crazy monsters along the way. All the way around. This would be one of the worst maps to get on a speedrun. Anyways, you make your way down here. That's where you see the spiders in the chest. We'll do one more. But I think you get the idea. You just go towards the bottom left of the screen from the entrance. And after this, we'll work on the, I suppose, the Flayer Dungeon? Okay. Let's see. Cross docks. Okay, I could have missed one here. Here we have, okay, Spider Cap, nope, Arachnid Lair. Possibly something here. There we are. Alright, now this one here is a different one that we haven't seen yet. This one is the closest one. This is one of the best maps here. And boom, there it is, Kellam's Eye. Grab that. And then from here, you'd make your way towards the Flayer jungle, wherever that might be. So let's go through the Flayer dungeon now. Let's see, Flayer jungle. I'm gonna have to backtrack to figure out where how this map is positioned and oriented. On a curve, okay. Maybe here. Here it is. Alright. So for the Flayer Dungeon, the first 2 levels are going to be towards the left. The third one is it's a bunch of fixed maps. We'll talk about it after. Okay, so Flayer Dungeon level 1, Flayer Dungeon level 2. You approach it the exact same. The maps they're the same. They have the same types of maps. It's always going to be towards the left. So like we were talking about in all the other tutorials, you have your opening room here. You're exiting towards the top left of the screen, so the sorceress is facing the top left. Now, if she wants to make a left turn, she's going to go towards the bottom left of the screen. So you're looking for a box or a room where you're going towards the bottom left. So if I were to just walk this is one of the worst maps because you have the weird elbow here. Takes you into an elbow and then down. All the maps are fixed. All the Flayer Dungeon maps are fixed, so as soon as you enter in, you should know exactly what the pathing is. So you can do this sort of weird zigzag here for this one. Or if you are a teleporter, this could be safer if you land the execution properly. You just teleport straight, whereas this one can be dangerous. This one, going like this, can be very dangerous. Now, obviously, the sorceress, she's stacked. She's got tons of FCR. She can teleport very quickly. But either way, you can approach it either way. You can get there, whatever you are comfortable with. Anyways, that's one of the maps there. This map right here could indeed be in level 2. They share the same tile set. You can get the exact same maps. So this one here, same idea. Here's your box. You're exiting towards the bottom left of the screen. So the sorceress, she wants to make a left turn. She's going to go towards the bottom right of the screen. So here you go. If you're ever behind on experience, all these rooms here, there's a chance for getting more flayers and whatnot. So if you do want to level up, this is a pretty decent place. So there's the exit there. And I'll just show you the rest of the map. There you have it. Very simple maps. Just make those left turns, and then you're good to go. Let's do a couple more variations before I move on to Flayer level 3. And then we'll take it from there. Let's see, Flayer Jungle. Nothing here. We're at the end? Yeah, we're at the end. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? This was a fake town. What's going on here? What did I miss? On a curve? What am I missing here? There's one. That's there. Nope. Oh, did I miss it right there? Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. And here we are. Okay, so this Flayer Dungeon, this one's one of the easiest ones. Actually, no, sorry, I lied. This one is, I thought it was going towards this way. Alright, so this one here, you have this block like that. You're exiting towards the bottom right. Sorceress is facing this way, so if she wants to make a left turn, she's going towards the top left. And there you have it. I'll just show you the rest of the map. Very simple maps. And there you go. Let's see if we can get the other one. Nope, this one we've already seen already. There you go. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll go through Flayer level 3. Nothing too special about these maps. If you watch the previous tutorials and you're comfortable with going straight, left, right, these maps really are not a big deal. So this one we've already seen. And this exiting block, as you can see, this one is different from the last time we saw it. But either way, you have to make your way towards these same rooms. This one is just shaped a little differently, but the exit just swaps sides there. Okay, this is the one I was talking about that's really easy. So this one, you're exiting towards the top right. Source is facing this way. She's making a left turn. Top left. This one is just really simple. It's just right here. Very simple. There is a square over here if you do want to pick up experience. It's your call. This is available. I think you can even get away with a teleport. I'm not sure. I haven't tried. No, you can't. I don't know, maybe on a different variation of this map, maybe you can. So Flayer Dungeon level 3. So these maps are also fixed. It's unique to level 1 and level 2. These ones are completely different. I think there's 8 different setups. Based on the room you enter, you should be able to make a tell. You should be able to know exactly where it is. So like this one here, I know it's right up here. Some of them look very fairly similar, so you might make the wrong tell. But the more you walk around, the easier it should be to make that tell and know it's over here, it's in the center, it's down here. I'll run a couple of these ones as well. This one here, there's a gate, so if you're a teleporter, you just teleport across, and you're in. Let's actually run it as if we didn't have teleport. Actually, I don't remember it too well. Okay, door, and then we gotta go through these doors and then in. This one you actually have to walk around the entire map. Now I can't remember, is that cut off? This one's cut off. You have to go through the entire map here. And there you are. And where the monsters spawn too, these shamans, you can expect them. You can expect them there every time. This dude here, the Fire Enchanted Elite, he's usually protecting the chest. I believe there's one map where he's not protecting the chest, and then this brain just dropped from that chest. You just pick up the brain, and then you from here you'd move on to the Kurast Bazaar or whatever is next on your quest, depending on the order you did it. Let's run a couple more of these, show you the different variations. Flayer Jungle. Oh, okay, very nice. So we've seen all the maps, I believe, so I'm not going to go through this anymore. Just dive straight in. This one is over here. Alright, so here's another one. This one I still forget whether it's in the center, whether it's over here. I think this one's actually the center. This one here, you can actually spawn it right there. I believe this is another map where you have to walk all the way around. One of the maps have actually a two-way. You can go this way and go this way, but this one is actually you have to go all the way around the map. Something like, I don't know, we'll see. Down through this corner here, and then there should be a door somewhere. Door, past the river, go into a door. Shoot straight down, shoot straight across, come up. Then here's the elite this time, he's not getting the chest. And then here we are, just like that. So obviously if you're a teleporting character, you should know, once you see this, you should just know right away. Door, door, door. You just know right away, just boom, you're in. You can come here, it's safer. Telekinesis, or you can just scope it out if you want and then teleport in. Whatever you want to do, however you want to approach it. Here's another map. I'll show you one more, and then we'll move on to something else. But all you gotta do, you need to sit down and learn those maps, learn the different variations, and then you should be able to know, okay, it's it's top right, it's bottom right, whatever it might be. But the big takeaway, all the maps in the Flayer Dungeon, they're all fixed. Flayer level 1, Flayer level 2, you go left. Flayer level 3, it's fixed. You just, once you know where you are, you make your tell based on map experience. Sort of like the outer cloister, there's 3 different directions, 3 different variations. Once you know the variation, you can make your tell. Let's see. Okay, what do we have here? Alright, let's dive in. Okay, so level 3, this is another one. I think this is one where you can go this way and you can go this way. This one should just be right up top. We're actually in the top corner of the map here. So I think we can pick either way. We can go around this way and go around this way. Up here. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Oh wait, you know what? I messed up. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes I make the wrong tell. It messes me up. This one is actually, you go all the way around. Door into door, this door here. You come through this door, wrap down through this door. There we go. So let's just continue as if I was right here. It's still troublesome for me. I still don't know my maps as you can see. This in the Spider Cavern. Anyways, so this here we have the brain again. Pick up the brain. There you go. That's it. That's basically it. You just make your tell, and then you're good to go. I've actually never noticed that there are those. Anyways. Okay, so we've done the Spider Cavern, we've done the Flayer Dungeon. Let's go through the Lower Kurast. Nothing too special about this on a speedrun. If you're doing a hell run, if you're in a pinch, there is these super chests. Let's just see if I can find them. I'll uncover the entire map, actually. But similar to Kurast Bazaar, as I was saying in the previous tutorial, the Lower Kurast, the Kurast Bazaar, and the Upper Kurast, it's a big, giant grid. So if I were to slice this map up into a grid, so if this are, hang on. So if this was a rectangle, and you just slice this up into a grid, these are a bunch of tiles. Like this right here, this is a tile, this is a tile. It's a little smaller than that, but anyways, it's a bunch of tiles. And this waypoint here is one of the tiles that you can find. So this right here, if you're on a nightmare run, hell run, whatever, it's also nice to look out for these campfires. There should be 3 chests, and they have a chance of dropping tons of stuff. So here's a chest right here. You can click on this. There's an armor stand, and then there's 2 chests here. This is a very nice way to get gold on a speedrun if you're in a pinch, or if you just need gold in general. Sometimes there's actually 2 of these campfires in the same map. I think you're guaranteed 1. Sometimes you get 2. I can't confirm that. I cannot confirm that. But anyways, this has to do with more speedrunning strategies, not really maps. But just so you know, just so you're aware, there is a campfire here, and this is the thing. And similar to we're talking about in Tower Cellar, clicking on these racks in single player, if you're loaded into the same map, there's a chance this is going to drop a Preserved Head again. There's a chance this is going to drop a Military Pick again. There are some different items, but you will see some consistency with the items that it drops. Same idea with Kurast Bazaar. It's just a giant grid. There's the waypoint. Giant grid. You want to look for your tiles. Things to note here. There's an entrance to the sewers, and there is 2 temples. One of the temples is the Ruined Temple, where you can find Lam Eason's Tome or Lam Eason's Tome, the book that you want to get to Alcor. So let me just go through this entire thing. Uncover it. And based on like little information like this, like these little lines here, you can make your tell. You know if it's a Ruined Temple or not. Let's see. And then sewers, usually they're always lined up. If you're to draw a line from the top left to the bottom right, these 2 are always lined up. I believe the distance is always the same. Whether they spawn up or down, I think can vary. I'm not sure about that. But just so you know, you can always draw a line through them. You always intersect with both of them. So let's go through this map. So we've done the sewers. This right here, this one is always going to be the Ruined Temple. This one here, I believe, is the Forgotten Temple. Diffuse Fane. That might change. But anyways, this one here, the one that looks like this position where the stairs are going towards the top right of the screen, this one will always be the Ruined Temple. This is where you'll find the book. And then there's a lady here, elite lady. Very scary. She will always be here protecting this book. I think there's 2, maybe 3 different maps for the Ruined Temple. But the big takeaway from this for the Kurast Bazaar, you're looking for this. If you're looking for the book, it's always going to be in the Kurast Bazaar, in this temple that looks exactly like this. What else do we have? I think that's it for Kurast Bazaar. Sewers. Let's go through the Upper Kurast first, and then we'll go through sewers. So Upper Kurast, same idea. It's a giant rectangle. Slice it up into a grid, and there's a bunch of tiles in that grid, and then those are your pieces. That's how the map is made up. One of those tiles will be the waypoint, and then you'll also have the symmetrical sewers as well. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much the most of it. So the only interesting thing here, if you're doing a speedrun, is basically the sewers and the waypoints. Where is the waypoint? Up here? Did I miss it? Did I already pass it? There it is. No, that's not... Okay, where is it? There it is. You can make your tells if you actually stop and look at the map. You can see the outlines of things. There we go. Alright, so let's dive into the sewers. Now, typically, if you're doing a speedrun, now in the previous tutorial, as we are talking about, doing the whole leapfrog from the Flayer Dungeon, you're going to be all the way in the Flayer Dungeon, you drop a town portal, wherever it is, let's see. I don't know. Okay, so let's say you drop your town portal here, and then you're locked in, you're chained down because you want to leapfrog from here. You make your way all the way up, and let's say you make it to, let's say you don't find this, let's just say you go to Kurast Bazaar, and you're here. So once you get your brain, and you come here, so there's two things you want to do. If you want to find Battlemaid's Arena, you can do that now. If you want to find the Rune Temple, you do that now. Otherwise, instead of going to Upper Cross or anything, you want to go directly in the sewers. Directly in the sewers is, there's the final organ, the sewers level 2. There's no real advantage of going from here up top, like on the surface, to over here. You want to start uncovering the sewers, and then you can make your way to Upper Kurast. But these are strategies. It's just the way you want to approach the speedrun itself. What I'm more interested in is educating you on what the maps look like. So if you want to approach it differently, that's fine. I don't want to preach strategies to you. So let's just uncover it. Same sort of idea as Lower Kurast Bazaar. This one is actually much more apparent. So it's just a giant grid again. It's a rectangle, and then there's some side rooms, little pockets, and there's rooms in the center, and then it's just a bunch of squares, put together. And one of these squares will have sewers level 2. One of the squares will also have one of these chests here. This chest here actually gives you a lot of information. Let's just kill these dudes. So this chest here, we're entering this tile, entering in, going towards the bottom left of the screen. So this is me. This is the border of the tile. I'm entering in this tile towards the bottom left. So if I were to exit this room, I'm facing the top right. This way, you can call that straight if you want. So this actually gives me information because the tile that I'm looking for sewers level 2, it's going to be a tile that looks like this. It's going to be a tile like that, and you're entering towards the bottom right. You go to the right of the chest, and that will actually be the sewers level 2. So what does that tell me? That actually tells me this wall right here is very handy. Actually, well, in this case it's here. It's actually on the top wall. But it tells you this wall here is very handy because, as you can see, there's a bunch of lines here. One of these could actually open up. In this case, it was in one of the side areas of that rectangle, which bounced down here. And as you can see, this rectangle here opens up. You can go towards the bottom right. Let's just uncover the middle. Sometimes this thing can be in the middle as well. As long as it proves that this side is open up, you can go towards the bottom right. As long as you find a tile like that, there's a chance that you can find sewers level 2. So if you're ever moving along and you find that chest, it's like your compass. It's like the compass in Catacombs level 2. It tells you the direction you need to travel. So this is one variation of the sewers. One thing to note: these four right here. This is Kurast Bazaar right here. Kurast Bazaar. This is Upper Kurast. And it's always going to be a straight line going to the exits. The exits are always going to be in the corner of your base square, your base rectangle, and then there's going to be the side rooms. The middle can change, the side rooms can change, everything can change, but there's always going to be 2 entrances to the Kurast Bazaar on the bottom here, and 2 entrances to the Upper Kurast here. So right here, here is sewers level 2. There's always going to be a pack of bats here, cold enchanted, and teleportation. Yeah, I think he's always got those modifiers. So anyways, you can kill him if you want, avoid him, do whatever you want. Anyway, so you see this thing on the map, you click on this lever here, and then you make your way towards the top right of the screen for your final organ. This room, sometimes there is a champion or an elite pack. Not too important unless you're struggling for experience. But anyways, you get your organ, you get your brain, your heart, you get your heart, pick it up, and then you continue. Now, depending on your strategy, depending on your approach, it might change. You might want to make a town portal from here, go to Trav, you got the waypoint, do a leapfrog, or you want to continue. I'll show you one more map, and then I'm going to show you a very simple strategy that I use. But obviously, if you find anything better, if you want to do something else, that's totally up to you. What I really care about is showing you the maps. So let me show you one more map first, and then I'll show you what I do, how I approach it. Okay. Kurast Bazaar. Here we are. Okay, so from here, I know I'm in the bottom corner here. So what I would do, I'd make my way to Upper Kurast. The idea is you want to... Actually, no, let me just show you the map first. I'll show you the map, and then I'll talk to you about the approach. let's just show you the map. We'll do it one more time, and then I'll run it, and I'll explain it, and then I'll run it on my own without talking. Okay. So there's a chest. So I know the bottom line here, very good chance that I'll be finding the sewers level 2. Oh, another map where it's not there. So in this case, it has to be somewhere in the center. There it is. Okay, so here's another map. As you can see here, another giant square, giant rectangle. Let me just uncover that. Okay. So you have your 2 exits again. You have your 2 exits again. Then you have your base square, base rectangle. You have some openings on the side. Now this was the chest. This is telling me to go towards the right. If I'm exiting this room, I'm facing the source is facing the bottom right. Now if she wants to make a right turn, she's going to go towards the bottom left. And as we can see here, the sewers room, sewers level 2, it opens up. You can go towards the bottom left of the screen to get to it. And there you go, sewer lever, and then your dudes here, your bat dudes, chest with the heart that would drop. And that's it. And let's see if we have the champions this time. Here's your minions. Here's your champions. This is there's a chance for this. You're never guaranteed this, but you can find an elite pack down here. All right. So I'm gonna do one more map. I'll run it. I'll do it as if this was me doing a speed run, and I'll explain it as I go. Okay. Kurast Bazaar. There we go. Okay, so I spawned in the bottom left or bottom right again. Now you should be able to gauge that based on whether you're on this side of the map or that side of the map. So there should be one more over here. For me, it's still tough for me to tell whether it's on, what side it is. I mean, I could sit down and figure this out, but once you come down here, you see this wall, you should know where you're starting. All right, so my approach, I want to make it all the way to Upper Kurast. I don't care about anything else. If I see something, if I see the sewers, I'm going to, I'll go to the sewers. If I don't see the sewers, I'm going to keep going. And then from here, I'm going to go across. I'm going to go to the next one. So I cover the first exit. I'm going to go across. That allows me to see more of this pocket here. And then from there, if I don't see anything, I'm going to drop town portal right there. And what that allows me to do is it makes me right next to the exit. I can drop that town portal. I go to Trav and do my leapfrog. I don't have to run here and then backtrack. There's no backtracking done. It's just I'm uncovering. If I get lucky, I get lucky. If I don't get lucky, you just do a leapfrog, minimizing as much backtracking as possible. So in this case, I got lucky. I found it. So sewer lever. I grab the sewers, or I go to sewers level 2. I grab the heart, and then from here I go to Upper Kurast. Upper Kurast. I think we're in the pocket still. There it is. That's one good thing to note. If you see this line here, you know whether you need to be in this line or not. Just from, I don't know, I just had a feel for it. I had a feeling I was still in one of the pockets there. But you got the idea. You just want to make your way towards the Upper Kurast. Now, since I already have the heart, there's no point in staying here. I go straight. Oopsies, I just go straight here. And from here, depending if you're feeling risky or not, make your way to Trav. You can either go get the waypoints, or if you have all the organs, you can continue, get your flail and do your thing. So that's one approach for sewers. For me, doing the sewers. Let's do another one. Where is it? Kurast Bazaar. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so this one's gonna be bottom left. So same sort of idea. I just want to make my way straight to the Upper Kurast. I don't want to go this way. I don't want to go this way. Like if I go this way, I'm taking a hit because I have to cover this distance. If it's here, great, you save time. But if it's here, if it's along this side, you're already making your way to Upper Kurast. You're not losing any time at all because you're going to leapfrog either way. So worst case scenario, sure, it's going to be down here. But best case scenario, you're going to find it and you're going to move along here. You're not going to have to ever come back. You'll just pick it up before you reach the exit. And then obviously if you see the chest, That might change your decision making. Like let's say I found it right here, and it tells me, hey, it tells me to make a right turn. That's going to tell me, hey, there's a good chance it's down here. So if I found the exit, I would do the whole leapfrog thing right away. And then from there, I'd judge, okay, you know what, do I actually want to run straight here? Do I want to backtrack and run straight here? Or do I want to continue all the way around? You want to play the map. Whatever you see, make your judgment calls. And you keep going forward. So here's the first exit. Okay, see if there's anything here. And all these tiles, by the way, these tiles, they're all fixed tiles. You can make your tells, like this sort of weird river thing. You should be able to know, like, this is a dead end here. You have to, because you can see, if I were to approach from this side, this is a, oh wait, you know what, it opens up here. But either way, you should be able to make your tells. You should know where the bridges are. One of these, it's a forced dead end. Like, you make your way all the way through the maze, and there's a dead end. You should be able to make your tells. Typically a good approach, stay on the outside. Most of them are open, some of them aren't. But anyways, I make my way around. So since there's nothing here, I'm going to drop that town portal, and I'm going to leapfrog. So if I find the waypoint here, just randomly along the way, sure, I'll take it. I'll do my leapfrog, I'll go to town, I'll buy my potions, I'll dive in the town portal. But since I didn't find it, I'm going to run immediately here. And then this is already covered, I can get my way back to Trav. And then I continue. And then that allows me, once I'm here, it means I don't have to go all the way back here and cover this distance. Let's just see. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to teleport this one. I want you guys to see the walking. And here we are. Okay, lever, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. It's down here. It's always down here. Okay. So this tells me, right here, if you were farming, if you're a magic finder, if you want to find this chest, this tells me right here. So we're approaching from the right. So if we want to find the chest, you just you go backwards. So if I was facing this way, if I was facing the top right, and I made a right turn, it would take you into a room like this. So that tells me the chest might be down here, or it might be in the center, and then I go towards the bottom left of the screen. I don't know if I found it up here or something. I don't know if I actually missed it. There's a chance I missed it. Sometimes I miss things. I probably missed it. It probably is in this room. Yup, I missed it. Well, there you go. There you have it. There you have it. Okay, I'll show you the center of the map. And then I think we're good to go for sewers. But this should be enough theory. There should be enough information for you to be able to run this on your own, figure out these tiles, know this whole trick here, the chest and the sewers level 2, knowing the 2 exits here, knowing that this is always going to be a square with some side areas. And that should be it. From there, there's nothing else you really need to know about these zones. For speedruns, it's just Trav. So let's make our way to Trav. Okay, cross causeway, Trav. Okay, so this map is always fixed. If there's any small variations, it's nothing to note. Maybe different rooms, maybe shrines, maybe the stairs are a little. No, I think the stairs are the same. Anyways, so just from playing casually, you should know where the stuff is. You have your Trav waypoints, and you have your council, and you have your orb. On a speedrun, you could consider, if you're teleporting, you could consider going along here. You can come around. You can teleport in. It might be safer. Sometimes there's dudes in this room. And don't be afraid to use telekinesis from over here. You can telekinesis, that is a thing. If you're a sorceress, that is a thing. One thing to note, if you're approaching the map like this, these dudes up here, they already see you. They're ready to kill you. So if you're a teleporter, if you want to teleport in, they will see you, they will be ready to kill you. They're like the whole being able to teleport really fast, they're going to be ready. There's no them loading in and saying like, oh hey, the source is here, let's kill her. They're already they're ready to go. They spotted you, they're ready to go. So watch out for that. Just know that because you might actually end up dying. So anyways, so that's enough of Trav. There's nothing too special about Trav. The first council, the first boss you kill is always going to drop this flail. You want to grab the flail, get your organs, make this thing, and then you smash the orb. Now you can walk up to it, you can smash it. If you're a sorceress, you can actually use telekinesis. That is a thing. So, like as you know, like playing casually, these council, they drop all sorts of goodies. You can pick them up for gold if you want. But your goal is to just kill one of them, and then, you know, get the flail, make the thing, and then, you know, smash. Okay, that's it. That's enough for trap. Durance of Hate. So there's 3 levels for Durance. The third one is with the boss, first one, and then the second one. Durance of Hate level 1. The idea is to go towards the left. So this is your starting block here, just like so. And then if the source is facing this way when she's exiting this room, if she wants to make a left turn, she's going to go towards the bottom left. So the exiting blocks is similar to the barracks. They're always going to have the unique shapes to them. So this sort of weird, I don't know, it looks like a C almost. This right here, this room, there's a chance for this exit here. There's a chance that this will be closed off and, you know, it might be elsewhere. But this is what one of them look like. This is one of the exiting blocks. If you see this, there's a very, 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 very good chance you have an exit. You know what? Let's go through a couple of Durance Hate level 1s, and then I'll show you level 2. Actually, let's uncover the entire map. And then same sort of idea. These rooms, you can make your tells. You should be able to know what's in this room, like these torches here, like the circles. They all have their stories to tell. They all tell you, hey, this might be a door, like a door might open up here, what have you. Durance will show you this after. Okay, let's do another map. Trav. Okay. This is actually a thing you can... It doesn't happen all the time, but you can tell this is in here. Anyways, not too important. So here's another block. Entering in towards the, you're exiting this first room. You're going towards the top right. So if you want to make a left turn, your sorcerer, she's going to start facing the top left. So it tells me there's going to be a room like this, and you enter in towards top left. So immediately, I want to start hugging this wall. I want to start looking for openings. And if you're lucky, you find it. If you're not lucky, I mean, you're going to have to go all the way around, backtrack, and then it might be down here on the left. So here's another exiting block. This one is always going to have the exit, or a chance to have the exit. You're going to have the these two, like all this stuff here. This is all a tell. Now I know for a fact that C shape that we looked at last time, there for sure there can be a room like that where there's no exit. This one I'm pretty sure this is always an exit guaranteed. This is exclusive to the exiting block. So let's show you some more of these rooms here. Show you what a map looks like. And I think I'll do one more. Actually, no, let's just dive into level 2. So here it is right here. In this case, it's pretty obvious it's not here because you know you have to go towards the top left. This one's going towards the bottom left. But you can find this. Even if the exiting direction is towards the bottom left, it's possible to see this, and then you can see another one of these elsewhere, and then the exit could be there. Okay. So Durance level 2. Same sort of idea. There's a direction you have to travel, and then you can have the exit. You can find the exit. So Durance level 2. If you want to find the waypoint, you go towards the left. If you want to find the exit, you go straight. So in this case, this room is like this. Here's our door where we're exiting our room. So Sorceress is facing the bottom left, so this way is considered straight. Now if I want to find the waypoint, Sorceress can make a left turn. She's going to go this way. She's going to go towards the bottom right. There's going to be a room like this. You approach going towards the bottom right. There's going to be a waypoint. If you want to find the exit, you keep going straight. There's going to be a room like this. You enter, going towards the bottom left. You're going to find the exit. All right, so let's look for the waypoint first. If we happen to find the exit, we find the exit. Okay, here you go. And as we were talking about in the jail, in one of the previous tutorials, you didn't know this was here. It's all relative. If you want to find the exit, you just make a left. You just make a left. This is going to take you straight. It's going to take you in that straight direction from the entrance. And same idea, if you want to find the entrance, you just make a right. It's all relative. Okay, so here's that C shape there. Let's just uncover the entire map. I'll do this one more time. Maybe we'll do it going from the waypoint. Let's say you reset your map for some reason. You went to normal to pick up some items, or you went to nightmare and you came back. The map is gone, but you have the waypoint. And then this is just Durance level 3. Okay. Let's do one more. We'll do it from the waypoint. So here's a room. Let me just show you this exiting block. Okay, so this is the room here. You're exiting, going towards the top right. Now, knowing that it's all relative and stuff, I know the entrance is going to be towards the bottom right. I know this is going to be... I know top left is going to be the exit. So you're exiting towards the top right. You want to make a left turn, and then it's this way. Okay. So I'm looking for a block like this, enter towards the top left. Okay. So just a note, we've already seen one of the exiting sequences, one of the exiting rooms. You know, it's that all the way at the back. It's a very deep room. You have the 4 circles there. You can start. You can like right there. You know. So let's just show you the rest of the map. We can find the entrance. We're going towards the bottom right. And there you have it. This room opens up where you can go towards the bottom right. Fairly simple. Once you know your orientations, if you know the rules, it's pretty simple. Every now and then you're going to get a curveball where, you know, this exit might actually be somewhere like this. You go down, all the way like down, and then like go up like that. Some of those maps can be very confusing, especially when you're going all over the place. You have no idea where it is, and it ends up being like, you know, right by the entrance. That happens. That does happen. There's level 3, nothing special. This is a fixed map. There's council. Where is it? There's council member here. Council member here. I think this one is always guaranteed to have an aura. There's monsters here. And then there's council over here. There's racks. And then you have your super chest back. Oh, sorry, buddy. And then you have your super chest back here. Some monsters. And you have Mephisto. And you have your exit. This map is always the same. If you're sorceress, you can just, you know, you can teleport in if you want. I guess I'll show you the Mephisto trick that, you know, everybody should know. But yeah, that's Durance level 3. I'll show you another one. We'll do the whole Mephisto trick. The whole Mo trick. There it is. There's your 4 circles. Okay, so Mephisto, you don't want to go back here because there's a chance you might pull these dudes and, like, you know, just you're gonna make it hard for yourself. I really don't want to go through boss strategies, but this has to do with abusing the map or taking advantage of the map. So right now I can cast things at him, like if I got a fireball or whatever. Sure, ice blast. You know, I could cast it at him. You know, this will go all the way there. Sort of deal. Fireball. You know, this will go all the way there. You can kill him if you want. So he can't do anything. He's out of range. I'll see if I can tippy toe there. See if I can show you the. So this dude here, the Bloodlord. See if I can get him. Okay. So he's hitting me here. Let's just go a little back. Seems like he's not interested in me anymore. So anyways, you can do that here. You pull him over here if you want. Pull him over here if you want. Alright, he's not cooperating. But anyways, you got the idea. You can outrange him. He can't cross this thing. You can outrange him. One thing to note, these council members, these dudes, where are they? Oh, I killed them. These dudes here, they can heal Mephisto. So just take note of that. You might want to hug this side here. Just be aware of that. Anyways, that's enough with Mephisto. One other thing to note, if he can't see you, he will cast Blizzard. I don't think it's available in normal, but Nightmare in Hell, if he's out of line of sight, he will actually cast Blizzard on you. One thing to know. Anyways, that's it. That's enough for that zone. I think that's it for Act 3, actually, ladies and gents. I'm pretty sure we covered everything. Great Marsh, I mean, we covered that already. We covered that in the previous tutorial. Kurast Bazaar. I think we're good. Ladies and gents, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for this tutorial. So good luck, and yeah, happy speedrunning.